Here's Downton Season 4, Episode 9, the season finale of Season 4 Downton, titled The London Season, 1923. We are in London for the London season. Rose is coming out, not as you think in today's terms. She doesn't come out in that way. She comes out at Buckingham Palace because she's one of those ladies that gets to come out and say, "This is who I am, everybody." And I guess she's like royalty, and I guess she gets a special stamp on her back of her bosom and that says that she's special. I guess that's what's going on in Downton. The theme of this episode and the theme of Downton Abbey Season 4 is about get busy living, get busy dying as the world changes, but it's also about trying to kind of like put a stop on the change. And what's going on is that there's a problem with one of the future king, one of the princes, is got like there's a scandal going on. He's having an affair with somebody, and the Downton people kind of realize this, especially Robert and Rose and the whole gang, and they basically got to put a stop to like the press finding out about this, because if the press finds out about this, it's a scandal for Buckingham Palace and all the whole things that go on, and they don't want the world to know about all these scandals. So really, even though we know in the future that this prince, future king, he's gonna be a king just for a little bit, and he's gonna get a mistress and stuff like that. So we know as an audience that this guy is gonna have his own scandal down the line. So basically, what the theme is that you can't stop time. Like, and I'm doing this review in 2014, and there's this whole gay rights issue going on, and there's going to be an NFL player who's gay and all that kinds of stuff, and everybody's like, well, I don't know if we have time. There's time for that. I don't know if we're in the right place for that. We're in the right place, and you got to figure out if you're on the right side of history or not. And that's what's going on in Downton, is that these characters have to change, and this is not going to go on forever. And we know that as an audience, but they don't know that yet. But they're kind of getting the inkling of that things are going to change. And Robert, being Robert, just wants things to stay the same for as long as possible because he was born into it. His father was like that. His grandfather was like that. This is the world that he knows. And what's going on in Buckingham Palace is that you got a character, Paul Giamatti's playing him, is Cora's brother, who is the future. Like, America always represents the future in Downton Abbey. It's what's the progressiveness, which is funny because on my other favorite show, Mad Men, New York represents kind of like England in Downton terms, and then Los Angeles represents the future. Anytime you go out west, the more west you go, the more it represents the future in terms of cinematic and thematics and television. And that's what Giamatti's character does. Like, he's a smart dude, he's a little bit lazy, but he kind of gets how things are going, and he is the future, and they are not the future. But it's about them trying to keep the future as going as the present going as much as possible. Oh yeah, and Bates kills the guy. Yay, Bates. Go Bates. I'm looking forward to season 5.